Every night I try to love, but your heart is made of stone. All my tears, they fall like rain, yet you leave me here alone. I give you all I have inside. You pretend it's all pretend. Your empty eyes, they break me down. Will this torment never end? Endless pain, it's all I know. Hurt me more or let me go. In this game, my heart will lose. Change your ways or set me loose.
Minutes slipping by, even when I close my eyes, ruthless and low. You might even wonder why I go MIA sometimes. I can't deny. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Through my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep. Didn't know what I should've let go. Thought I lost my way, but now I am sure. If I spend all my days searching for gold, I would be running out of time to see all your beauty and beyond. So instead I'll sing this song. Time and time again I'll go back to my reality. Foolish and alone, but you always keep a figment of my mind, guiding me back ashore in my darkest days. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Through my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep. Didn't even know what I should've let go. Thought I knew the way and I knew it for sure. If I spend all my days searching for gold, I would be running out of time to see all your beauty and beyond. So instead I'll sing this song. Paint a star with a movie scene. My heart is yours to keep. Calling it can